watching WAFF 48 News. Today is a First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
All right, thanks for tuning in to our 48 Fastcast, where we give you the latest news, weather, and traffic in 10 minutes or less. Jeff, today a 48 First Alert Weather Day is something we've been talking about for some time. A lot of potential impacts here. Strong winds, a big one. And I know you mentioned earlier we may or may not see a tornado, but the winds can be just as impactful sometimes.
Great point.
Yeah.
And that's something that we try to drive home here. It's not just a tornado today. It's wind, it's rain. It's a combination of multiple severe weather impacts. And that's what we're going to be talking about here. And, you know, I think a lot of times when we have these storms, it gets to be the point where everyone focuses so much on the tornadoes. But this is going to be a widespread event, not just in the Tennessee Valley, but all the way north and south. And multiple states will be dealing with severe weather because of that weather maker right there. It will advance closer to the area. It's not in a hurry to get here, so we got some time here. There's nothing going on in the morning. Early afternoon, there'll just be a lot of cloud cover. It's warm and it's humid, setting the stage for the storms. And by the time we get to the late afternoon and evening, we'll start to see a few storms break out. The main line will swing through during the evening hours, so severe thunderstorms will continue till about 11 p.m. for areas to the east. We want you to be weather alert. Temperatures 80s by day, 60s at night, very humid. Here's your timeline. Hasn't changed since yesterday. 4 to 8 red, 8 to 11 orange, and we'll be tracking tornadoes, high wind, large hail, and heavy rainfall. And I'll have much more coming up in just a few moments. Gina.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, a live look at the map now. The Huntsville Metro looking good. 565 eastbound, kind of that slow stretch there from County Line on. Also taking you now to the Henryville, Gunnersville area. So if you're going in either direction between these two cities, just be aware you will hit a slow stretch there on 431. Drive times right now, Decatur to Huntsville about 24 minutes, Athens to Huntsville about 30. Now, some Alabama schools are adjusting their graduation plans today because of the potential for severe weather. Hazel Green High School is moving its ceremony from 3 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's happening at the VBC today. Geraldine High School changed its graduation time to 5 p.m. It will happen in the school's gym. And Buckhorn High School will be hosting its graduation tomorrow instead of today at the VBC. A full list of the other changes is on our website, WAFF.com, and on the 48 News app. Well, longtime Decatur City Councilman Billy Jackson announced Monday that he is running for mayor. Jackson has represented District 1 since 1996. Back in October, Decatur Mayor Tab Bowling said he would not seek re-election. Jackson has been openly critical of Bowling's leadership and the Decatur Police Department, especially following the shooting death of Steve Perkins. Jackson says he has considered a mayoral run for years, but believes now more than ever Decatur needs serious change. Make sure to tune into our later newscast today for an in-depth interview with Billy Jackson. Still to come, talks are picking back up to bring an iconic landmark back to the Ardmore Welcome Center. We will break down the details ahead. After years of uncertainty about the future of the Saturn 1B rocket, talks of a replica are finally underway. Now, the iconic landmark was dismantled in September of 2023 due to its deteriorating state. Discussions of a replica then went quiet for about a year, but State Rep Andy Witt says the ball is now rolling once again. They have secured $7 million in funding, and they are moving forward with plans on how to proceed. Space advocate Dr. Joe Fitzgerald says they will not let history repeat itself.
Saturn 1B, the original vehicle, was not meant to withstand the weather and the elements for as many years as it did. It was very, very fortunate to have it as long as we had it. This vehicle, this replica, this monument will be standing for the next 50 to 100 years because it will be built out of materials that withstand the weather and the elements.
Witt says they hope the U.S. Space and Rocket Center will oversee the project.
Today is a 48 First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
A 48 First Alert Weather Day for severe weather later today and tonight. Let's take you hour by hour. This forecast model has a few little showers for Lauderdale and Culver and also Franklin County by 9 o'clock. If it comes down, it's very light. It's not what's coming this afternoon. It's completely different, just a few light showers. By 3, 4 o'clock, we turn our attention to the west. A few storms will pop preceding the main line. They could pack a punch with some damaging winds and heavy rainfall. And then the main line shoots on in about 6, 7 o'clock areas west and advances east through Huntsville, through Athens, through Decatur by 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Advancing into Jackson County, Marshall County, and eventually DeKalb County by 9 o'clock, and then out of here by 10 or 11. The main concern will be the damaging winds and heavy rainfall. High confidence that will happen. Large hail, and there is the threat for tornadoes. 10-day forecast once the system moves on out. Better weather Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Just a slight chance of a shower Thursday, but unfortunately I did have to add a bit more rainfall for the Memorial Day weekend, especially for Sunday and on Monday.
All right, thank you, Jeff, and thank you for tuning in to our 48 Fastcast. Make sure you stay weather alert and just be careful out there. Have a great one.